They just started coming down. Time is 3:28 a.m. on March 9th. I figure for a change. Start out here. There's one right there. Right in the middle of the screen. And there's another one right behind it. That'd actually be the fourth ones that I've seen. And they're definitely landing somewhere. But it's like they're appearing just behind them trees off in the distance. I think I might get lucky and be able to do this again tomorrow morning. So the forecast said that it's supposed to be clear skies again, but then after that, where are you? I'm just seeing another one. Just don't think I picked it up. It was like somewhere in that area. But from the looks of it, Monday morning would be the last time, probably for a little while, according to the forecast. There's one right there. So that'd be number 6. If only those trees were not off over in the backyard of those people's properties, I'd have a straight shot at them. Just figured this time around I would start out here. But I will be going up to my window. It's still a bit chilly out. Let's see another one. Right there. That's number 7. And sorry for the little drop. Time is 3:32 a.m. now. Kind of interesting how the time just jumped an hour ahead, and now we're back to the usual time frame. So it's like they're already prepared for a time change. can't see anything from like above. Yep, there's another one right there. Oh, no, I don't want to go that far in. I don't want to go that far in. Come on, come back, come back, come back. Here we go. Ooh, there's a second one too. Look at that. Well, there's like 9 of them now. It's interesting that it happens to be in this area. And then eventually they're gonna start veering off like that way. Gotta get back to that spot. There we go. I think I might have just caught one on the towards the right. Okay, the snake's having that telephone pole in the way, but it was like right off that way. And I see another one. Ooh. That ain't the one that I seen. There was one a little lower. Well, look at that. Again, no airport, not drones, not Starlink. These are down in the atmosphere. They're going and landing somewhere. I wonder who they're going and visiting. I just seen that same spot again. I don't know if that is one or if it's actually a star. Be a little bit easier to see from my window. And I just seen another one. It's not bright enough. Come on. There it is. Right in the middle of the screen. It's like 10 or 11. It's kind of how it's been lately. Like, get a bunch of them that come down right off the bat. Sorry for a little bit of moving there, kind of looking around. There's another one. Yeah, I think that is a star that I keep seeing on the right. It's not bright enough for us to catch it, but oh, wait, hold on. There we go. And I see another one coming down. And another one. They literally just popped out of thin air, guys. There's gotta be a ship right there. And I'm not seeing it. I'm already at 13. You're gonna have to more or less stand about here to actually see them. And there's another one. Get bright, baby. Get bright. Coming down. There's another one. Barely see it towards the top. There's going to be a brief jump from outside into my room. So just hang tight. Alright, and we're back. Time 3:43 a.m. and I got eyes on another one through the trees. Again, it's just still a little too cold to just be chilling outside for this whole thing. I'm glad I started outside to start with. Obviously caught well over a dozen right off the bat. And I didn't see any movement up high. But for sure there is either a portal that they're coming out of, and that's one that we just kind of caught a glimpse of right in the middle of the screen, hopefully. Ooh, there's actually two of them. There's one actually a little lower to the right. Try and zoom in without getting it to jump. Just for some reason, once you get to that full zoom, it likes to jump. If I basically stay right where I'm at, we should be straight. Because I go figure too, I get back inside and then get like two more coming down right at the same time. And again, this has been every single morning, clear skies since January 19th. And the reason why I know it's been literally like the starting point was the 19th is because I'm always outside around the time that this occurs, and I've never seen anything like this occurring. I wish I had my phone on me when I first initially seen it on the morning of the 19th, because one, it was off over to the right, and there's one right there in the center. Like when I first initially saw them, it was like 4:15, but these things like were as bright as the lights on the cell phone tower. Like I thought they were flares at first, but I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And then I caught a little bit of it with my phone. I just didn't do it for that long because I also didn't think to do this from my window. And it was still rather cold back at the middle of January. But the other night, Friday night, I actually heard ducks flying around, and yesterday afternoon, I actually heard and seen a sandhill crane flying around. So, with those two things occurring, pretty good sign that we're just about out of the woods for snow and cold weather. I'm just kind of hoping we get a little bit better of a show tonight / this morning, because this is the third straight day in a row with clear skies. Well, technically, the other morning, the morning of the 7th, there was actually like a fog, kind of like haze to the whole sky, but they still came down. But if it's complete cloud coverage, they don't come down. And I know they definitely are on some form of a mission, because what was it? I think back on the 3rd, actually we went from complete overcast, and then before the time they started showing up, the sky actually like got clear, but it was just like one huge open patch. There's another one. You just barely see it right about the middle of the screen. There we go. Zoom in a little bit more in that spot. But then after a good while, the clouds started rolling in from the west, going into the east, and still saw them kind of coming down, but then like eventually they ended up stopping once like the entire surrounding area was covered, which is what told me, like, yeah, they're definitely on some form of a mission, because they didn't completely stop until the entire sky was covered. And then there's another one. And then the other night, I was in this gentleman's live. He goes by Commander. He said that with them going to the lake and everything, and actually I can see two of them right now through the trees. Just they didn't get bright enough for my phone to catch it. But oh, wait. Just hold on, because I think I saw it in the middle of the screen. Yeah, he's saying there could be actually an alien base in the lake. And then it's like, well, if there is, they sure are coming down in like massive waves every single morning. But it's either like, because I was outside not that long ago, and like I swear, there's either one, there's got to be a portal that they're coming out of. It's just can't see the portal, or they're coming out of a mothership that is definitely cloaked. Just yeah, it's kind of weird though. Like, if the mothership's cloaked, why wouldn't they be cloaked? You know, or is it like they want us to see the smaller crafts, and they don't want us to obviously see the motherships, and then it makes you wonder how many motherships are actually down here, and are they down here throughout the entire day? And then they don't do anything until around this time, and I seen another one through the trees. It's just not bright enough for me to pick it up. I'm gonna back this out again. Car going through. 3:52 a.m. And then I can see another one. And that little guy that you see up towards the top, right? That's a star. But I can see another one through the trees, though. Again, I just can't wait for warmer weather, but it's like, at least starting here at first, it's going to be a little bit trickier. Because once there's one. Once the leaves start growing, ooh, that one's really bright. Jeez. Well, that one kind of course corrected. It was like going down and to the right, and then it started going to the left. And you still kind of see it in the middle of the screen. Don't see anything anywhere else. Oh, there's one actually higher up, going to the right. And I think there's even another one that's going down. At some point you think you need to fast forward through the video, feel free, it's okay. I know we'll get better shots as this continues. Like, if you're just like tuning into my YouTube for the first time, definitely, I mean, yeah, they're lengthy recordings, but definitely go all the way back to the beginning and work your way up to this point again. And you'll see like how much it's changed since January. Because like straight up when it first started, it was way off over to the right. And as we progressed, we've gotten way over to the left here. I got eyes on another one. It's just not bright enough yet. It's just how they are, like almost appear like a star in brightness, and then eventually get to like the brightness of a planet, And then they just start to fade away. But they're still there. Like I know it's a craft. Because again, if you go back to, the beginning of the stuff and see them going over the tower and everything, you can see that the light from the tower actually projects onto the craft. And some of the videos, there's some good points where I actually was able to zoom into it, and you can definitely tell it's a spherical craft. That's not really right. This one car just went past my house going to the right, and I think they turned around right in the intersection. There's one. Just zooming outward. And that's a star up to the top left. And then a little off to the right, there's another star. And then kind of near the middle of the screen, just a smidge up and to the right, is another star. And I can see another one. Just wanted to zoom out to make sure like I wasn't stuck on a star. It kind of is moving because I could see one heading off to the right, but I think that one might be going off towards the lake. Yeah, if you're definitely new to coming to my YouTube, and if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. As long as this keeps occurring, I mean, we're what, 10 days away now from this going on for 2 months. You can see another one up high. It's just oh wait, it's like in between the two stars. There we go. There we go. Right in the middle. That one, I think, is actually going off towards the lake. Still trying to kind of figure that one out, because it's like they start to get bright, but then like they turn around and go towards the lake, they go dim. I don't know if that's because like we're seeing just like one light off of it or what. I don't see any activity way up high. Of course, I still see the Serpentis constellation, but... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna figure like right when I zoom in, the branches are like interfering with us. But you can definitely see that bad boy. Ooh. Look at that thing. Just waiting for him to get off over to the right. And then I'm totally seeing some kind of a flashing red light now. That came from the left. Like, if that's actually a plane, they might have actually totally just seen that. And there it is. There's like a little bit of a flash just to the left of the center of the screen. So as long as I stay where I'm at, yep, there it is. As long as I stay where I'm at, we'll keep seeing that. Just slightly adjusting because I'm trying to get this into frame. Should start seeing it. Come on. Come on. There it is. There it is. There's like one little white light on it. I haven't seen any other orbs coming down. So that is a pretty good indicator to me that that flashing red, and it's like a very small white light. That has definitely got to be a plane. Oh yeah, it is definitely a plane, because I'm seeing another one right now. Right there. See? That's what I've been saying this whole time. If there are airplanes around, they don't do anything. I think it's just, ooh. Here's another one up high. If it gets bright enough, we might actually catch that. Oh, and actually there's another one coming from the left. Oh, yeah. Like you can kind of see a dot. Let me do this the right way. So you can kind of see a dot right in the center of the screen. That's where the first. Ooh, no, actually, I think that dot might have been one of them. No, because that dot's still in the same spot. Like that one, like, is literally where that star was going down, and there was one from the left, kind of coming down at an angle, but again, just not bright enough. There, now I got that one star kind of up towards the right of the screen. There you are. There you are. Definitely a lot of them coming down. I'm actually going to see if my theory from yesterday morning is accurate. Because I had the thought, because I was actually live on my TikTok account. They didn't do a whole lot, not like they did the prior morning, even though the prior morning was kind of slow. But it makes me think that they were able to actually pick. Ooh. That was interesting. I actually just seen one light up in this one spot, but it was like very quick. It was there and then it was gone. But yeah, my theory is with the fact that I was live, working through frequencies, the internet and everything, that maybe they were able to pick that up, which is why they didn't really do what they normally do. Oh, this one's the highest one. It was like right in the middle of the screen. Because up at the top of the screen is that star. But yeah, I probably would have maybe have considered going live again on my TikTok, but I wanted to kind of test this theory. And there's one coming across from the left. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Going a little bit more. Sorry for that little move. It's like moving to the right, so I'm trying to stay with it. But yeah, kind of just curious to see if my theory pans out, because I don't know, to an extent, I kind of feel like my theory is panning out. Because they're very active. Very active. And and this is just doing a recording through my phone. So again, with the theory that they might be able to pick up the frequency of broadcasting through something as simple as TikTok. Yeah, I think it is kind of panning out. And what you're seeing there, kind of higher up in the middle, that's that one star again. Actually, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, come on. Come on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Right in the middle of the screen. Because you can see something like dark in the distance near the right. That's one of them bush tree things. I don't know the correct name for it. That one is definitely down low. I love being able to do like lives, showing people this stuff, but it's like at the same time doing it this way is kind of nice because I'm not getting a bunch of extra light coming off of my phone from a chat bar and, the whole deal with the lives. And too, I kind of feel like I'm a little bit more incognito. Yeah, definitely lesser light from my phone, the easier I can actually look out in the distance and get my eyes to focus. Sometimes, I just barely can see them in the sky, and just eventually they get to a point to where they're actually further down, and then there's another one. There's another one. Come on. Back out a little bit. There's that tree. There's that tree. Okay. Come on, baby. Get bright. I know I'm pointing right in the direction. It's like sometimes I feel like they kind of tease. Like it seems like they're gonna go really bright, and then it kind of starts to increase, and then it just bam, nothing. Yeah, definitely seen these orbs. Crafts. There's another one. I would definitely rate it as as beautiful as turning around and seeing the northern lights. It's like I know, like, because I've never actually seen the ocean. Like, I know that'd be beautiful, but again, like, seeing the northern lights, it's like nothing can quite top that. Well, that one actually redirected. That one redirected. It was going to the right, and then it did the same thing as that other one. It redirected. And I can see another one up high. Like straight up from that one. It was coming from the left. Yeah, bam! Look at that. 2 in 1 shot. And I can see another one coming down from up and to the left. Just like that other one. I'm definitely pointing in a good spot. Let me just kind of go right there. It's a little tricky to try to keep the phone in one spot. And also look out in the distance. But like you guys straight up seen that one, they are landing somewhere relatively close to here. Like before I actually started, or what was it, like a month ago I think, when I went down to the storage unit, straight out from me, it's about like 6 to technically 7 blocks because of like the length of the storage facility's lot. It's a pretty big lot. Like before I initially went down there, I kind of felt like they were, because there is a little bit of a field actually going towards the cell phone tower, but like right in the area that we're kind of pointing, I know there's some kind of a factory with a lot there too. I just don't know how big the lot is. I think I definitely need to, yeah, there's another one. Just hold on. If it gets bright, we'll see it. I'm pointing right in the direction. Oh, there's one right down there. That's not the same one. That one came from somewhere to the left. Oh, just look at that. Trying to get as close as I can without it jumping. Oh, damn, it did the jump. Did the jump. It's not what I wanted. It's like you gotta zoom back out. And then... I'll do it at this point. But yeah, like they're definitely landing somewhere, and I gotta go on Google Earth and look at the satellite view and like really look and see how many areas out from me in that direction that they could potentially land. But these ones that we're definitely seeing that are bright, like, they're close. They are very close. And there's another one. There it is, there it is, there it is, right there above the little tree. Right there. It's like right in the middle of the screen. Then it went dim. But for real, if I can turn around and figure out, like, if they're actually landing in a field, like, I might seriously try to figure out a way to, like, hide somewhere by that field. I do. There's another one right there. I do actually have camouflage. So, and it's actually like urban style. So I'd easily be able to hide somewhere. But one only has one question: do they actually have the ability of picking up heat signatures? Which I figure, they would. They're an intelligent species. They can do, space travel, probably interdimensional travel, to be honest. This is definitely a good morning. I'm just still kind of waiting to see if we get them popping up more off to the right. But I'm kind of glad I decided to start the recording outside. Because I had actually seen one prior to going outside. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take that opportunity to get out there, because at least the last few times with them being off over in this direction, like, it's like after that first one, it usually doesn't take too long, and then there's multiples that are coming down. But this definitely, finally, there's one right in the middle of the screen. That one popped up from the right. And there's another one. But this one is off to the left. So these are popping up in two different spots. Let me bring it back out just a little bit. Make sure I'm pointing in the right area. Like all you see him is black. But yep, this is most definitely a heck of a active morning. And again, does make me think that my theory is definitely panning out. So folks, like, if you're doing the same thing, and like if you're doing it live and it doesn't seem like you're, ooh, that one's high up. Can I catch it? I think that's that star. I'll just call one higher up. And then I can actually see like 3 off in the distance. There we go. That's that one. But yeah, like if you don't feel like you're getting the same activity being live on whatever source of media, versus what you do just recording with your regular camera, definitely go back to the camera. I mean, still, periodically get out there and do the live broadcasting. And two, to all my, my current subscribers, thank you for subbing to my channel. I think now I'm at 37. I need to get up to just at the 50 mark, or honestly just a smidge over. And there's another one. Come on, baby, get bright. Because I can see that star towards the top right of the screen. It's literally not that far down from it. So if it lights up real good, we should see it. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Hold up. There's that one, and then there's one to the left. Bam, bam. Look at that. Look at that. But for real, get your friends if they're into aliens and, you know, spirits and stuff. I'm definitely the YouTube channel that you want to follow. So please definitely recommend my YouTube page to all your friends. The more people, the better. I feel that I'll probably have a better, and see, that one's actually going off towards the lake. There's another one. And it kind of just went quiet because some dude has a dog with him, and they literally stopped right at the edge of my property. And I think they might have looked right up at me. I've been kind of waiting for the potential of neighbors starting to wonder, like, why are you sitting up in your window around this time recording, or, you know, using your phone or whatever. So it's going to be interesting to explain that to my neighbors. If they ever end up, you know, noticing me doing this. Like, I'm not crazy, guys. All you gotta do is literally be up around this time and look that direction. Truth be told, I think, honestly, my one neighbor in the White House might actually have a better vantage point from their backyard. Actually, I kind of am wondering what that. Now I'm gonna contemplate, should I actually talk to that neighbor and be like, hey, I got something to show you. Kind of wondering, can I go chill in your backyard for like a couple of hours in the early morning? Because, like, straight up, I think, like, being in that neighbor's backyard, I could probably actually get a way better vantage point. So then I would be actually a little further ahead from where I am right now, and I'd be actually a bit more off to the right from where we're pointing. Oh, that one just came down out of nowhere. Come on. Pointing right at it. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. You can see that one star just to the left of it. Yeah, that bad boy came up pretty high. There could be a good chance that maybe there might be two ships that they're coming out of, because of the fact, like, catching the ones that we have from the left, because now these ones are coming higher up, but not way up. Because Serpentis is way up there to the right. And that thing literally came from where I'm pointing. Come back out a little bit. Another one. And that one came from the same area. Might take a little bit, but we might actually see them again. Seriously wish that the street light to my right was not there. It's like I'm trying to focus my eyes in that area that I saw him pop up in. And trains going through. Might have to actually look back through my videos and try to find the ones where I was over by the storage unit and maybe relabel them. Where we go? Let's see one kind of coming in from the left. So it's like they're coming diagonally down from the right, going down to the left, and then they're coming back over to the right, is what I think they're doing. Yeah, I can't get my eyes to focus enough to... Ooh, hey, see? I was right. So it's like catching them up high, coming from the right, diagonally down to the left, and then they get down so far, and then they cut over. Let's see, here he is. He's right in that spot. It's like they're close, and then they go off towards the lake. It's definitely going to take me a bit to find a good spot to be able to catch these things, because it's like I don't want to be too far out, but then at the same time I kind of want to be, because I know they're not far away. No, I can actually see one higher up. It's just it's not bright enough for me to be able to catch it. I just seen a flash off to my right up top. Huh. What time is it? 4:35 a.m. Been recording for an hour and 6 minutes. I can see one off in the distance. It's like right off over this way, right in that area. And it's going from the right to the left. So, if we get back to this point, we might actually see it. But still, have not seen a single one coming back up that has actually gone below roof height. And like straight up, these are all 1-stories in front of me. There's not many of us on my block that are actually 2-story. I think there's actually only 3 of us that are actually 2-story. Everybody else is all 1-story houses. But for sure, like you guys had seen, they were going below the top of that roof there. So they definitely landed somewhere. It's wild though, like I've never seen them going up. It's always down or down so far and then they go out in the distance. But never back up. Which that makes you wonder though, like, do they just stay in that spot? It's like if I could invest in a drone, I totally would probably consider having one of those. But I'd probably kind of do something with the drone that I shouldn't, and that would be, I'm seeing one up high, through the keyhole. And I say keyhole because right through here is the line, the power line, and then right through here is the metal wire that helps support the power line. So I just dubbed the little gap through here the keyhole. So I've been catching a lot of them. There we go. Look at you. Just look at you. But yeah, what I was saying with the whole thing with doing something I shouldn't with the drone, I'd probably figure out a way to actually cover up the lights on it. Because then I could sit there and, get the thing up in the air good ways and then take it off in the distance. But too, I'd want to obviously have a night vision camera on the thing. But I think like even being able to do that with a drone would definitely give me a pretty good vantage point on them. Or even, still keep the lights on the thing and just literally take the thing straight up above my house. Because then we'd be able to get a better shot at seeing where they could be landing. And I might actually have just caught one through the trees again. Yeah, I don't know. Might have. But this is definitely an active night. I kind of was hoping it would be, and figured it probably would, because it's been a while since we've had 3 straight mornings in a row with no clouds. Even though, again, the morning of the 7th technically was cloudy, but it wasn't cloudy. Like I said, it's like the whole sky just had like a foggy haze look to it, so you could still see all the stars for the most part. Just all the like dim ones you couldn't actually see, but if they were bright enough, you could see them. As long as the forecast doesn't change up, should be able to catch something tomorrow morning. Just then that'd be 4 straight days in a row. And again, from my basic observation, it's like, we get some good, consistent days. They seem to do more and do like the same thing. But if we go like a day or two and then right back to a bunch of clouds, they just do something slightly different, but we get back into consistency and they just go right back to doing what they do. And too, if you're at this point of the video, haven't fast forward beyond this point, which I don't think you probably have, considering like literally it's been kind of like non-stop action for the most part. Please hit that like button. Share this out with your friends. Honestly, like, I don't see anybody being disappointed in watching my recordings. Honestly, I feel it's not like being full of myself kind of thing. I feel like I'm giving probably the best evidence of these things versus so many other people that are just constantly misidentifying or deliberately making fake content. Because I've like, I don't know, I just got an eye for spotting fake stuff. And a lot of people are pretty much recording a lot of just airplanes. and trying to say it's something else, or zooming in on one of the brightest stars, or thinking that might actually be the Gemini constellation, I think, right now, that's with the moon, or with Mars. And two of the stars from, like I said, I think it is the Gemini constellation, because I took a screenshot earlier, and the constellation looks like two figures, which I'm pretty sure is the Gemini constellation. So people are seeing a portion of the Gemini constellation with Mars right now. Like a couple months ago, it looked like a swoosh, like two like white stars, and then towards the end of it, you could see one that was brighter, that was orange. Yeah, it's just Mars. So if you're looking at the night sky, basically last night, and then even later on today, again you're seeing Mars, and you're seeing a portion of what like I said, I believe is the Gemini constellation. I just seen another one up high, but it like faded. Oh, there's one. So hold on. Come on, baby. I know I'm pointing right at you. There it is. Right there. Yeah. I think just some people just get a little too wrapped up in the moment. And then, just other people, feel you gotta lie to kick it. It's like, no. Just be honest. Like, if you can't obviously catch ooh, hold up. There's one right there. Like, if you can't honestly get real evidence, don't make fake evidence. That one's coming actually towards us. Sort of. And that one up high, I'm trying to keep my eye on it. I'm going to keep you guys pointed this way. I'm just curious, is it gonna come down and to the left? Because it's still kind of going in a straight pattern. I kind of like that though. Like, caught that one down low, then caught the one up high, and then like I said, I don't know if it was the same one, because obviously I took my eyes and the camera off of it, or if it was another one that was coming towards this way. But yeah, for real, this is definitely a very active morning. Again, that's where I'm partly believing that I think they were aware that I was recording them last night because of being live. And then I got one right up here. It's just Problem is, it's like if I can't get one star to pick up, it's hard to try to get that area. Oh, nope, I do have it. Right there. It's moving to the right. Because in the middle of the screen is a star. Heck yeah. So where you going, buddy? Just kind of hoping. Yeah, no, it's just kind of a little too late for me to pick it up. Yeah, it's too late for me to pick it up. I think the theory's panning out though, because this is one heck of an active morning, and I'm not live. Just that it makes logical sense that they could pick up me being live, because it's just, I don't know, it's basic observation and doing this for, a month and a half. Well, now actually technically a little over a month and a half, because we're, like I said, 10 days out from being exactly 2 months. And I could see another one up and to the left. I think we're getting more movement above. And then there's another one. Here, kind of look. There might be a plane in the area. Bring this back out. There might be a plane in the area because I'm hearing some kind of like a whooshing sound. Oh crap. I'll figure that turned on. It's kind of nice that it didn't turn on this whole time until now. So now it's like I can't get my eyes to focus off in the distance. And all I can really see is the brighter stars. Yeah, if you're new to this, every once in a while, that garage light kicks on. It's like when they used to appear off over this way, they used to make things complicated on seeing, and that's popping up towards the right. That's just from the light. But yeah, that light used to really interfere at times. Just look at that. Ooh. You coming closer? Oh, dude, there's another one right there. That was awesome. But yeah, that light is definitely, like you said, it can kind of interfere a little bit. But that was something like that one. It's going off to the distance, and that other one that just magically popped out of nowhere seemed to have been coming kind of this way. That was cool. Yeah, can't even see if it's over that way still. There we go. Now it's off. But yep, we caught both of those basically in like what I've dubbed it, the keyhole. That was awesome. It'd be really great if we actually got like one of them over by the tower. I think I definitely gotta make a copy. Sorry for the movement. I gotta adjust. Yeah, I think I totally gotta, after I upload to YouTube here, I gotta make another copy so I can turn around and technically have like a two-parter that's not gonna be on here, so I can break it down into an hour, because TikTok only allows an hour for an upload, by speeding it up by times 10 again, so I can try to get more people over here on the YouTube channel. And again, a lot of people, like with YouTube, typically have like it set up to where, you know, you got advertisements and everything. So I'm just running a standard account, so you'll always see my content until sometime in the future, not like near future, but sometime in the future I will be probably setting up the account with the advertisements and stuff, so I can actually promote more of the recording, so it gets out there to people. But until then, you know, straight up, I'm probably like one of the only ones that you'll see this kind of stuff and not have a commercial interruption, you know. Gotta love the ads. I'm being sarcastic about that. There's like the whole principle of like all the applications and stuff to get rid of commercials, you know, advertisements, because of basic cable and satellite, but of course advertisements have gotten onto everything now. We'll never get away from her. Come on. I just seen one. I just don't know if it went dim or if it's in a point where it's covered up, but I straight up just seen one in this direction. It might have went dim. Oh, and I'm just seeing another one coming from the top left. Yeah, if it gets bright, we'll catch it. But this is not the one that I had eyes on before. It's right there. Oh, go figure, two of them again. One from one direction and the other one from the other direction. That one that was just in sight is gone. Well, actually, it's not gone, it's just really light. Up, and then I'm seeing one up high to the right. I'm sorry. It's just not bright enough for me to pick it up completely, but it was kind of vaguely there. We're definitely getting some kind of activity above and to the right. It's just I'm not gonna pan over that way. I hope it's just I can keep my phone in this spot for you guys because it'll pop up right there. I'm just trying to see if those are the same crab. Oh, no. I think the blue orbs are rolling through. I can still see the one off in the distance, and then there's one further back from it. They're definitely spaced out a ways. There's only a couple of them. Sometimes, there's only, a few of them. And then other times, there's, a huge wave of these blue orbs. And it's always, around the same area. And I got eyes on another orb way up high, coming from the right to the left. So you can see part of that other constellation that's there. Yeah, it might not have been those one orbs. Or at least the line of them. I haven't seen anything else since those two. But yeah, those are all stars that you see right there. Yeah, straight up though, there's some pretty good activity going on up there. I see another one way further off to the right. Just kind of real brief here. Oh, sorry. Real brief where I'm seeing everything. So like up that way and a little to the left here. Get you back in that spot. You can kind of see one going diagonally to the left. And it just opened up and appears down to our left. There they are. There they are. There they are. Right there in the middle of the screen, going down and to the left. Those two are real close to each other. I don't see any more. Catching another one. Just kind of hang in there. And there's another one. Right there, right in the middle of the screen. As long as I stay right where I'm at. Yep, there you go. There you go. Now you can kind of start to see it. But just wow. Real big activity tonight. Come on, get on the other side of the telephone pole. There you go. Hi. I've heard people say like they can talk to these things and they'll do stuff, but it's like none of that's ever happened for me. Dude. You can still see that one. And that literally came out of nowhere. Flashing red and white. Try to get it just before it does that jump thing. And that I'm not hearing anything in the distance. That could be either maybe we do have some drones flying around out here and semi-monitoring these things, or that is definitely some type of a, I'm sorry, trying to keep in line with it, but maybe it is a whole different type of craft that's down here with them. Hold up, where are you? There you are. Wow. Dude. This one definitely appears to be different. That one's got some flashing light to it too. Like it's got a solid light and I can see some form of flashing. But I don't hear. I don't hear anything. And that ain't like normal flashing either. I'm gonna try to jump in on it. See, that's just got like a white light to it. See, just solid white. There's nothing else flashing. No other color. That's wild, because that came from the same area as that other one. That is wild. It's like that thing is just like one solid light and then there's a white flashing light. That ain't FAA regulation, folks. Huh. And I can still see it off in the distance. That is definitely, I don't know, well, a little too coincidental, and the fact we had an orb and then that flashing red came through, then something that was solid white with white flashing, and all of it is going the same direction. And then again, up here. Right there. You can see the one at the top, and then you can see there's something moving diagonally down from it. Just, jeez. This is definitely another one. Come on, pick it up. Because that one you see is a star. But it's literally right by it. Well, folks, I think I might actually have to say this is probably going to become, like, number one. Oh my god, and then there's another one. Come on, get bright, baby. This one just came from somewhere from the top left and coming down and to the right. Just hold on. Hold your butts. So now it's within that area where those stars are, just a little bit lower. There it is. There it is. Right there. Yeah, this definitely has become number one out of my recordings. Honestly, I haven't had like a real number one. It's like they're kind of sporadic with just kind of like being top 5, but I think I have to say this is definitely number one now. For sure. And then I'm seeing one way higher up. My god. Yep. 3-9 is definitely my number one. Because it's like, you know, even though I'm not obviously getting every single thing that I am seeing, like, this is just ton of activity going on out this way. Like, they've straight up been coming from multiple areas now. And we might have caught 2 complete, or, well, technically 3 completely different crabs. This is just unreal. Back out. Heck yeah, though, it's really cool actually catching them higher up and then eventually seeing them down low. Again, like I said, be sure to share my channel with your friends. If anything, definitely direct them to this video first. Or, and I just caught a flash. Just a little off to the left of where I'm actually pointing right now. It was like right in that area. But yeah, turn around and direct them to this one. I would say, you know, one of the other days, that's like closer to the beginning. But to be honest, you know, watch through all of them and, you know, send them to your favorite. I definitely know this is gonna be one of my favorites for sure. Like, besides the one towards the beginning of this stuff where they were going towards the tower, that's definitely still, you know, one of my other favorite times. Is just like the fact, literally, they were going to the tower. They were. But they were never on this side of the tower, except for the one picture. Well, it's technically a screenshot of one of the videos. I think I indicated in the screenshot what day that screenshot was taken from. So definitely be sure to, like if you're watching on your mobile device, be sure to look at the posts. Because I have a bunch of pictures in there, and there's one where you'll see that there's an orb a little high up, kind of slightly off to the right from the top of the tower. And then you'll see what appears to be like 3 streaks that actually was in front of the tower. It's like the only time I've ever caught them caught something in front of the tower. I just don't know if it was an orb that shot straight down, or if the one that you could see slightly higher up to the right from the tower might have actually projected something. And if it did project something, it projected it down into the field. Because again, there is a field in between the storage facility down there and the cell phone tower. And we're at 1:52 for time of the recording. It's 5:22 in the morning now. It's just been a few minutes since I've seen. I want to see it went off this way. And it's just not bright enough for my phone to catch it. Like we're just barely seeing the. It's like right around the middle of my screen right now. Because those couple of stars there are a little higher up from it. Oh. Come on. It's right there. That white that's right there is the transformer. It's right below it. Is this part of your question? Like, was this part ready to stop? And what I mean by stop is like this, seeing him this low still. $154 for the timestamp. I think a train's rolling through again. It's like I try to keep my ears open for the sounds of planes. Yeah, the train's definitely going through again. 5:25 a.m. Back out. So even though the time jumped, technically, we still got, I think, about 2 hours anyways until the sun actually comes up. But I think I'll go ahead and go for like 4 more minutes. Just go for the 2 hour mark. So then it'll also be easier to do the sped up videos for TikTok. Probably turn around and try to get my dog outside one more time. And if I see anything again, I'll try to catch it on my phone. But definitely, again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, just so you can be notified anytime that I have new content, or check your subscription section. If you see, a little ball, color ball thing on there, I forgot what color it is, I think it's blue, means that there's new content. And definitely like this, and share it with everyone you know, because this has been going on since January 19th, and it has not stopped. And again, with any gaps in time frame, it's because of cloud coverage. But like I said, I'll probably have another recording for you guys after this one for Monday morning, and then after that, literally the whole week, Tuesday through, I think it might actually be even up until Saturday, is all cloud coverage. One of the days we're supposed to get nailed with rain, so yeah, no, it's been a good little bit since we've seen another one. And I've been looking all around and I haven't seen any higher up either. So now we're just probably at a point where it's seeing one every now and again way up in the sky. But alright, so this is Supernatural Folklore Investigation signing off. You all stay spooky.